Joe Biden has officially dropped out of the US presidential race. This is a very good thing because Joe Biden is a terrible president. He cannot do his job properly. Now, it is, however, very important of you to realize he's not resigning in this post of his presidential post. He is simply just not seeking re-election. Now, the important thing is that he's not going to run anymore. He is exiting the race, right? It's probably going to be Trump versus Biden, or Trump versus Kamala, rather. Sorry. And it's a very good thing. Now, however, I wanted to bring you to this post on X or Twitter from Bundeskanzler Olaf Scholz, meaning Prime Minister of Germany, basically, right? I quote, "My friend POTUS, President of the United States, Joe Biden has achieved a lot. First country for Europe, for the world. Thanks to him, transatlantic cooperation is close. NATO is strong, and the USA is a good and reliable partner for us. His decision not to run again deserves respect." Now, I scrolled down a little on Twitter, right, or X, and I saw this post from Valentino from the UK, apparently. "Dear Chancellor Scholz, you have spoken about this before in the media and confirmed that at NATO's meeting in the USA that, and I quote, he is in top shape. How can you explain this to us? Why did you say that? Why should we believe you? You keep losing your trust, and he's not wrong, because these people are just puppets basically for the US. The NATO, along with friends, or rather the USA, is as a vassal state, and these people are puppets of the vassal state. They have no actual opinion about stuff like this. They just simply take the resources they can get and simply relax because they are protected. They have no actual say in things, or rather they actually don't care what they say as long as they get these things from them. This post is just I don't know, it's just glazing at this point. I don't know I don't know how to describe it using these Gen Z pop culture references, man. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to bring you to this article, right? Trump claims Biden never had COVID, yeah, end quote. Says if he can't run for office, he can't run our country, and delivers brutal ultimatum to Kamala Harris as polling shows who would win. Now, when Trump says Biden never had COVID, it's probably true that he never had COVID, but it could just as well be true that he actually had COVID. Nobody really knows. But this could, however, be an excuse just to not show up on any further press conferences, really, or just simply not to be in the spotlight anymore because, well, everyone knows how Joe Biden is in the spotlight, right? It's just amazing to me how this could happen. Trump doubts Biden had COVID, or has COVID rather, and called him not fit to run the United States. This is very true. He also wants conditions met before scheduled September debate with Harris. Donald Trump claimed that Joe Biden's positive COVID test was a phony, demanded he resign, and issued an ultimatum to likely new opponent Kamala Harris. Biden, 81, he is 81 years old. Can you imagine this? This guy is president, right? Made the announcement in shocking fashion, simply posting a digitally signed letter to its social media accounts Sunday afternoon. Trump made a series of posts on his Truth social account, attempting to destroy the narrative around Biden's decision, including the positive COVID-19 test that left the president at home the past few days. He is probably not wrong when he says that this is just a phony attempt to just stay home and not be in the spotlight. Yeah, I don't really want to read this article anymore. It doesn't really have any actual value to me. However, I want to talk to you about this because it's important, right? If Trump, and I believe his chances of winning is a lot higher now. If he actually were to win, this would be a very good thing for Europe, right? The war in Ukraine would probably end peacefully. We wouldn't have this warmongering people in office anymore, and that's a very good thing. Kamala Harris, along with Biden and his dealers, they want to support the war. They want to support the military-industrial complex and the petrodollar. So of course they're going to support the war in Ukraine. because they don't want to. They can't leave Russia having a gas monopoly. That's just not going to happen, right? They don't want that. And now Trump and his friends is going to make a very good argument against that, or simply just make it so that the war is just over. They are going to make peace in the Ukraine. And that's a good thing, right? We want peace. We don't want a new world war. We have had enough of wars, to be honest, especially from these US presidents. I think I'll leave it there. See you in the next video.